Hello Aquarius, this is going to be your mid-January 2019 Quickie reading. I'm going to hit relationships for you guys and then afterwards see if there's a random message that the universe wants to let you know about or wants to tell you right now. And so this is for Aquarius rising, sun and moon in Aquarius's best highest good, concerning relationships, along with whatever they most need to hear. So here we go. We'll see what's going on for you guys with relationships. And this is whether you're in one or not. Okay, I need to pick some extras to explain what this is. What is that? Okay. In relationships in the past, you have done a lot of work on regulating yourself or just staying balanced, calm, and optimistic. Whether you're in a relationship or not, it doesn't really matter. It just says you've been focusing on staying positive and even-keeled, on not allowing things to knock you off balance, and to make sure that your relationships in general are balanced, calm, and optimistic. Currently, either you or life has put relationships on a hold for now. You may need to take a small break away from a relationship, or you may need to take a small break just in general to do some inner searching and figuring out where this Five of Swords vibration comes from. If you found yourself in a pretty good relationship, but all of a sudden things got a little ugly, maybe you guys were fighting more than usual, or the person showed some cruel qualities to you that made you hesitate for a moment, where you realized you need to take some time out to really think about whether you want this relationship or not, or whether you can work with this relationship, or whether this situation can be bettered or get better or not. It could be for some of you that you yourself may have become imbalanced, where you've been behaving in a way in relationships that even you aren't really all that proud of, that made you again take a step back to think about why is it that you are behaving this way, or why is it that the vibration of the relationship has suddenly gotten to this point. And so you're doing some deep soul searching on how could this be adjusted, if it can be adjusted. In the future, it looks as though either you or the other person have realized that you can adjust. It may just be you've been spending too much time together and you've gotten on each other's nerves, in which case you need a small break from each other so that you can remember again how valuable you are to each other and how valuable the relationship is. There most definitely needs to be some kind of a transformation in the relationship if it's going to continue, especially if you want it to continue in a stable, fruitful way. There is something about this relationship that's extremely valuable and special, and isn't that easy to find, or is fortunate. Something about it is fortunate, and so you may decide to work on transmuting certain things in the relationship so that you can have a brand new beginning concerning this relationship. It is okay to trust this person, or it's okay to trust the relationship. It may just be something about how the relationship is expressed needs to be adjusted. Maybe where you each have your own thing going on to focus your own creative energies on, where you're not being together quite so much, or where you make a concentrated effort to encourage each other with your mutual dreams, or even your separate individual dreams, and that will strengthen the relationship and strengthen the trust in the relationship, and things will most definitely even out from whatever that funk was. Either way, you're going to be making a major decision on whether you want to continue to nurture this or not, or whether you want to go for this or not. So hopefully that made sense or helped. Because these are more specific than your general readings, these may not apply. They may or they may not. you know more than me on whether this resonates. So let's see if there's a random message that the universe wants you to know. Okay. In the past, you've been battling with stagnation or feeling locked in by routines or responsibilities, where you haven't been as freely expressing yourself the way that you have wanted to. You may be clinging or hanging on to a situation out of a fear of losing it. This is a clutching type of vibration that is not good for new things to come in because you're clenching on to things too tightly. So if you want to see things change in your outer environment, as far as things becoming easier, new things coming in, new opportunities, you may want to focus on relaxing yourself and not holding on so tightly. You need to make space for something new to be able to come in. You may have just in general felt a little bit blocked or too laden down by responsibilities or things you're trying to do. And right now, you may be feeling a little bit short on money. You may be feeling left out. You may be feeling as though you don't have what you need, or you're feeling resentful of people who do have what they need because you feel as though you're lacking it. But this is a poverty consciousness sort of card. So try your best to not give in to this type of energy. Otherwise, it can facilitate more of it in the future. So if you want to have what you desire, you need to believe that it's possible for you to have it, or that it's on its way, or that things will get better. Or count the blessings that you do have rather than focusing on what you don't have. I have a feeling things are about to change because you have the Three of Cups as your outcome. So the universe wants you to know to lighten up, to spend more time with social things, going out with friends, having a guys or ladies night, going to festivals, going to concerts, getting out of the house, getting out of your house, getting out of your routines, and trying new fun things that have nothing to do with finances or money. There's always plenty of free fun things that you can do in any community or city. All you have to do is read the newspaper on what free events are going on in your neighborhood. There's usually things like library gatherings or street festivals or just something. It doesn't have to necessarily have to do with money. But by sharing your gratitude and joyful attitude with the people around you who give it back to you, you'll see things start to move forward in a really good way, and you'll feel a huge weight being lifted off. You are not out in the cold. You may have been feeling that way, but you are not out in the cold in this picture, in the future. You are involved. You are held. You are appreciated. And to remember to go out and have fun. So hopefully that helped. And I will see you soon in February.